when I want to know. Where y'all kids at? I'm going to call. I'm not going to answer the phone. Regardless, let me stop at his little girlfriend on live watching me, and she gonna call him later and be like, Arionne said. He'll get dropped out. But you or his daddy. Girlfriend.
Sorry, I didn't hear that properly.
Don't touch that. We're not talking to her. I don't know about adding shoes.
Hi guys, thanks for joining my YouTube channel. Well guys, just to confirm what Arionne is saying in this live, she is proving to the people, to the naysayers, whether Martel is dating Sheree for a storyline or what have you, whether it doesn't matter what they're doing. Arionne clearly is aware of it. Okay, she's clearly fine with it. She's dealing with it, whether she's fine with it or not. She said, quote unquote, where's your baby daddy? Because of course the comments are going crazy, asking her all kinds of questions. And she says, where's your baby daddy? Don't worry about my baby daddy. He just got finished calling me 2 or 3 times since I've been on live, and he just texts me. But just know that if I call him, he's going to answer no matter what, no matter where he's at. And she says, oh, let me stop before his little girlfriend is on live and hears me and runs back and tells Martel, oh, Arionne said this. She's making it clear to the people, which we already know, that if she asks Martel to buy something for Knox, he's going to buy it. And I'm certain it's the same for he and Melody's kids. She also said that HOLT is getting dropped off to her or his father, her being Sheree. She said this countless other times before. So, you know, for people to say that Arionne admitted that Sheree and Martel's relationship is just for TV, I never heard her say that. And, you know, sometimes we can read between lines, but I didn't hear anything she said that would suggest that. She said what she said about him purchasing whatever she wants. She also said that he's getting dropped off no matter where he's at, if he's at Chateau Lorraine or his house, whether Sheree is there or not. He's getting dropped off to either one of them. She talked about how busy Knox is, and, you know, how he's his father's child, how he acts just like Martel. She says Martel ain't nothing. He's not a prize. Again, because the women are badgering her, telling her that he left you, he chose an older woman over you. You know the things that they say. And if I want him, I can have him. And basically, worry about your own baby daddy and stop worrying about mine. You know, if we have 10 kids, he's going to take care of them. You know, that's it. And so also, she mentioned in the last live, she also mentioned that she won't be going live with Martel anymore. How Martel called her early that morning, you know, to confirm that he didn't whoop her behind or whatever, and that she wouldn't be going live with him anymore. She called herself getting on live to explain that situation, which she never really came around to doing. You know, she just said his fans are crazy, how they be going in on him in the comments. You're aware of that. All the derogatory things they say to him. She said they're fake and blase blase. the last live when they were on together, she mentioned, oh, Martel, I thought you were supposed to be in Atlanta this weekend. Because he discusses these things with her. Martel, yes, he has people, the guy that does his suits, I'm sure he has connections in Atlanta, but his Atlanta connect at this time is Sheree. I thought you were supposed to be going to Shaq's birthday party. You think Shaq would be inviting Martel Holt to his birthday party? I don't. I believe he was made privy to this because of Sheree, perhaps Sheree's plus one. That's Sheree's, friends or the people that she hang out with. I doubt if Martel would have been invited to Shaq's party. Perhaps, maybe he could have, but I believe he was going on the strength of, the strength of Sheree. So no, I didn't hear her say anything about their relationship being fake or put on. I don't care either way, but these are the things that she said on one of her lives. She also continued to say over and over that I'm not pregnant. I don't know why people believe the stuff you people say, you bloggers or whomever, because every other month I'm pregnant according to you all. And so it's ridiculous. Guys, Arionne is pretty much just, holding on to her subscribers, holding on, because there are many women, whether they admit it or not, who resonate with Arionne. There were many women protecting her and taking up for her in the comments saying, leave her alone. This stuff is old. You've done things in your life that you wasn't happy. All the things we've all heard. And so, yes, there are people, encouraging her, telling her she should do YouTube. She should be getting paid pretty much for her name. The same way people use her footage, her videos, she could be doing this stuff herself. And Arionne is holding on to her fan base, her whatever you want to call it, like many other people. She's not, I wouldn't say she's not giving out anything valuable, because this is what people do. You'd be surprised the people that have a fan base. And she has a fan base. There are women who enjoy talking with her or hearing from her, telling her how pretty she is all day. This is the society in which we live in, a very vain society. You understand? And looks and beauty is a huge piece. Okay? It's hair, it's makeup, it's you're beautiful, and all these things are good. But we live in a vain society where this thing trumps, telling people how beautiful they are, which is awesome. But, how many times can you say that? And again, we could be all day with this. I'm just making a point that there are women who are for her, who have forgiven her. So yes, it's all good. I mean, like I said, I'm sure she does make some sales by going live and staying abreast with her fans and, the people who watch her. I'm sure it brings her in some revenue, perhaps. Many people is straggling along, waiting for Arionne to drop the ball. And so she understands that. So she's going to, she's going to do, again, what many people do. They're waiting on that little piece of cheese. They're waiting on that information to come from Arionne. They're waiting for her to spill the tea. And she'll continue to have viewers. And her name will continue to ring around YouTube or, TikTok, whatever. She will continue to be an item because people they're invested in this story the same way they were invested in Mel and Martel's marriage and their divorce. People like a human interest story. People love a human interest story. Martel. I mean, I believe he's always been a hands-on dad. I believe he's always been about his kids. But somehow, whether it was his doing, his management, his PR person's doing, he has become the poster child for men dealing with their kids, having their kids, getting custody, shared custody of their kids, being hands-on with their kids. He is going to utilize this for his good. For his good. Martel was chosen as the Grand Marshal. He didn't have to bring his kids along. This was very important to him to showcase his kids, to have his kids present. I believe that's why they ended up in, that pickup truck, because they realized how far they would have to walk, and he does have two small kids, being Sugar Mama and Knox, and when they realized the distance they would have to walk, they had to come up with Plan B. And I believe that is Martel's white pickup truck, because I know he does have a white pickup truck. But however, I believe, it's just my opinion, that Martel is going to use, he's going to use the situation that he went through, the situation that he put his family through, as a human interest story. And he has garnered plenty of fans because of it. He has garnered plenty of support from the things people see him doing with his kids. This stuff happens all the time. People are very impressed with human interest stories. It resonates with them. Especially for women whose dads may not be like that, may not be as hands-on. It's not very common or typical. If a woman has, especially a single mother, and, she's hoping and praying for her child's father to at least help out or do something, and to see him with his kids, it would soften the hearts of many women. And, they're watching it and seeing this. They're watching and seeing this play out. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.